9.5 work together. Cash payments, journal column. So we got all these. What's it wants us to do? It says we're October cash payment transactions for Golden Fabrics. We need to enter a 0 if there's a 0. Oh, so we just got to pay we just got to add up the columns. Okay, good. All right. So we add up 124. All these columns up. Let me look. I might have this so you don't have to punch them all in. Is there a way I can do that? Yes. Excuse me. All right. They're total. So this is October. So we have 31st. We write the word totals, I believe. And then the total is $1,917.02. Zoom in again. Ooh. $1,917.02. Okay? So they want us to put a 0 where there's no total. We don't have anything general credit there. We add up these two, and we get 2,066. Purchase discount, obviously, is that one. So we add up these 6 cash credits. We have these payments to these utilities. These are all the ones that you guys did, right? You guys hopefully are comfortable doing these transactions. This is a cash short. Just by looking at it, you can tell it's a cash short, right? Because it's a debit. Short's on the left. So the total for cash that we paid out this month was $3,950.22. $3,950.22. Okay. Excuse me. I've lost my voice. That's nice. All right. So that's just totaling. That's step 1. So I can't even see my grade button. Whatever. I gotta zoom back out. All right. So number 2 says post cash payments journal lines. All right. So he gives us the cash payments or the accounts payable ledger, and then you can see it gives you a general ledger tab, which is kind of nice. All right. So what we want to do, it says post each line of the cash payments journal to the accounts payable ledger and to the general ledger. We're going to do both. Okay. We're going to post all the individual amounts. So we're going to post each one that is in the general and each individual vendor. All right. So we just start with the first one. Utilities. So that's in the general ledger, correct? Scroll up. Is it already done? Or what the heck? I can't post it. Oh, it's down here. Okay. Sorry. I was like, I can't post it. All right. So utilities expense here is October 2nd, debit at 124. What's the page number? 10, you said? 10. Okay. We have a debit of 124. I wonder if I got these so we don't have to hit the calculator all the time. This is going to be tedious. Okay, 1,072.59. The last step posting is put the number 6,170 as the account number. Put 6,170 there. So you have utilities expense for 1,072.59. Okay, that makes sense. Second one, it says Gray Manufacturing, October 3rd, and it's for 1,640. So we got to go down here to Gray Manufacturing. We're going to put October 3rd. Trying to find if I got this one. The 3rd, page 10. And this is accounts payable debit. We're paying off the bill. And from the looks of it, we're paying off the total amount, correct? And I hope I'm telling you right. We're going to put a 0 there. And then you put 220 up here. So you have a credit balance of 1,640. You have a debit balance of 1,640. Your credit balance is now 0. Okay? Next one, purchases. So October 9th for $15.75. So we go down the general ledger, put the 9th, page 10, and I said it, but I can't remember it. 1575. $1575. Debit plus a debit gives us 95, 703.25. So now that updates. That's all the gear or goods that we bought this so far, 95,000. And we put 5110 up into our ledger. Credit card fee expense. So we have the 12th. Go down to the credit card fee expense. You say the 12th. We are the 10th. Do I have to put CP10? I just thought of that. Crap. I think we need to. Because it's cash payments. I just told, well, the work together is not the end of the world. Crap. So what ones do we all do? You better go back to utilities expense. Bad teaching being done here. I think we have to put CP10 because we're going to start doing multiple journals. You better go up to gray manufacturing so that you can know if you had an error or something. You can go back to the cash payments, page 10. So utilities, gray manufacturing, purchases. Okay, sorry. I apologize. That was bad. All right. So did we do credit card fee expense yet? No. All right. Credit card fee expense. A $64 debit, and we have $545.15. So make sure you put CP10 for cash payments so I don't mess. Because you're going to have a purchase journal, you're going to have general journal using these same accounts. You're going to have next chapter sales journal, cash receipts journal. So you get the $545.15, and then you got to take $6,115 up here. Okay. Next one. Now we can kind of see. That's awesome. Westland Supply. So you got the 16th there. It is CP10, and we are debiting the amount of 426. So then you subtract. This is where people can get mistakes. 992 credit balance. You subtract 426 that we paid off. And how much do we still owe? 566. And then you go up to your ledger and put 240. It's so much easier when you can see everything. So now you can see we posted 5 of them, right? Okay. Now we got to post these expenses. That's not really all expenses, but it's from the petty cash. So October 31st, supplies office, $48.15. So the 31st, because we do the petty cash thing at the end of the month, CP10. And we have supplies office, a debit. We had a supplies expense of $48.15. Oops. $48.15 in the debit. You add that to it, you get $3,232.32. That's too many twos and threes. 323232. Am I saying that right? 3,232.32. Yep. And then you put the account number 1145, telling you it's an asset and it's a supply. Supply store is 5718. Again, the 31st. Again, cash payments 10. It's a debit to the store for $57.18. You have a debit balance of $4,180.18. You add the $57.18, and I'm in supplies store. You get $4,237.36. 4237.36. And then you take the account number 1150 up there into supplies store. Good. We have miscellaneous expense next. So you go down a little farther down to the bottom. You have the 31st. It's CP10. You have a debit to miscellaneous expense for $47.64. Debit balance plus $47.64 is $2,537.61. It's a lot of miscellaneous expense. We should be able to put these in accounts. That's right. 6135 is the account number. So we go ahead and put in miscellaneous. Cash short and over. You click on the right one, Pat. All right, 31. CP10. And we had a cash short and over of $1.05 debit. I talked to our manager. 21 bucks, right? And then you got 6110 going up here. And you just posted the cash payments journal. Hopefully correctly. Yeah, okay. Tab 3, post cash payments journal totals. We can do that. So, as a reference, do we post anything in general debit? It won't let me. So I do have to put a, what the heck? Oh, you gotta choose the check mark. I get it. You guys have a drop down? I tried to type in V. We used to type in V's. Sorry. So we don't post these totals, correct? You guys understand that? Because there is no account general. We are now going to post accounts payable. So we're going to post 2,066 to accounts payable. So we go down to accounts payable on the 31st, CP10. And when you're doing accounts payable, you have to make sure it says debit, right? We paid these bills off. Hopefully that makes sense. So when you go down here, you have an accounts payable debit of 2,066. We have a credit balance, so we owed $10,783.53. We paid off a bill, so we subtract those two. We're left with $8,717.53. So we lowered our bill a little bit. The last step is to go ahead. Oh, that's nope. Yeah. And you just type it in and the parentheses will come. So if you type 2110 and then hit enter, the parentheses come. Excellent. You know why we're posting that total, right? We got to get our controlling account to equal the vendors. Okay. So we go to purchases discount credit, another special amount column. Purchases discount on the 31st, not 41st, 31st. CP10. All right, and we had a purchase discount of $32.80. We add that to the previous credit. Credit plus a credit equals $654.28. $654.28. 65428. 5120. 5,120 is our account. So we're almost done. Now you got to go to cash. You might be able to see this. Yes, love it. Okay, 31st, CP10. We have a cash payment, so it's a credit for $3,950.22. We subtract the debit amount. We had $16,000. We paid almost $4,000, so we're left with $12,504.97. $12,504.97. And then we put, nope, 1,110 for our cash into the cash credit. Still okay? All right. Let's go to the last part. The schedule of accounts payable. We don't even have to type it in. It says who, what, when's already typed for us. The companies in the subsidiary account of a ledger of accounts payable is in alphabetical order. So all we got to do is punch in the numbers. So we just put the balances. 223088. You guys know what you're doing here. So Gray Manufacturing is listed, even though it's a 0, I suppose. Okay. Pacific, 4,177. Oh. And 65 cents. My 0 goes away, so you don't have to put a 0. Is that how your guys is working? Okay. Westland Supply for 566. And then Yeatman Designs for 1,743. So the 0 doesn't go there. We used to put a line through it when we wrote stuff. So you add all these bad boys up, and it should equal your 8,717.53. And that number should equal your accounts payable. It doesn't say that in here, but that number should equal your accounts payable. So what ones did I miss? Okay, that's it. That number should equal the general ledger account accounts payable. All right. That's posting. That's 9.